Here's Kobe. Goes up on the high post. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Kept alive. On the wing, George. 6 to shoot. Fades away. That one a little long.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Billups, here we go. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Into the lane. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks. Starring Russell Westbrook.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Lakers.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without foul.
Bryant's shot is good.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Now here's Giannis. Puts it up from 12. And O'Neal with the block.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Kobe, that's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Billups. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. Wallace's shot is good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Bellamy. Here's Shaq. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award. The next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
Now here's Anthony. Offensive rebound. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll return shortly.
Laker girls. Fans, your Laker.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
The Pistons trailing. Outside, George. The basket good off the assist from Billups. George has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pistons. Here's Carter. Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Lucas. That shot off. Nice defense from Wallace. And stolen by Lucas. And now the Pistons, fast break. Hamilton's got the ball. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Hamilton. Out to Wallace. Another three for Detroit.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you could just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Crafty move. Sweet move. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons. Back to Harden. Looking to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game. Hamilton outside. For the three. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Billups attacking. Pass to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
It's taken away by Wallace. Outside, Billups. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Hamilton. Drains the wing tray. Hamilton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
5 on the clock. Here's George. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Los Angeles ball. Now
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's Harden with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Good on both. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. On the wing, Wallace. And stolen by Bellamy. Back to Anthony. It's good. Anthony's got 5 now.
And love love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now,
love it, love it.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Wallace outside. Fade away. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Hill. Back to Tatum. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bellamy. Here's Westbrook. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Westbrook's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Hill. Pass to Lillard. Offline with his 3.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Kobe with it. Lillard picks him up. Bryant is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Russell. Oh, Russell in position. And stolen by Nowitzki. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the line.
Pass to Shaq. Here's Bellamy. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons leading by 4. Now here is Hill. Inside. And stolen by Bellamy. Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. That's it, coming off an assist from Payton. Nowitzki's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Embiid inside. Over Nowitzki. Embiid, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Buries the long-range jumper.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And it's Lillard missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Shaq. Makes it off the glass. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Billups. Gets an open look and hits. Phillips has got his second bucket tonight.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution for your Lakers.
There's the double team with Hamilton. From deep, Harden. Rebound by the Pistons. Giannis high post. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wallace. Over Carter. Wallace, good. Wallace has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of him.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Inside the three-point line. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Detroit up by 2. And
get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Here's Kobe.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Outside, Billups. Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bellamy. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the foul on Harden.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. In the corner, it's Hamilton. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Bryant is doubled. Here's Bellamy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on George.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line for
so he gets them both.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He told us, guys, tempo, more tempo. You got to be quicker into transition. push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Phillips has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. Outside Anthony. Back to Harden. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the three. Giannis outside. Outside for George. Kobe with the steal. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Left side Kobe. Baseline J on the way. Misses off the right iron.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Right side Phillips. Tipped away to the middle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offensive ball. Don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Call for the Lakers. Who wants the free throw? Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers. Let's make some noise. We are a 6-man. Now into the lineup, your Lakers.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
To the inside. Wallace. Yes!
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. This win sends a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply...
She ain't coming home. My new me every day. Tinted windows on the whip, you can't see me anyway. Make a lot of wishes, need a genie any day. And she ain't really want you, all she really want is Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit her back, cause I'm a baller. I told that to do it, and she said Tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit her back, cause I'm a baller. I told that to do it, and she said Tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on flashy clothes, you know, and we're getting and plenty dough. Won't let the gang change me. Going gold, and then I had to go some more. But they don't really phase me. Cause I was 18, broke as a do what I had to do. 19, stuck in a dream, acting irrational. 20,000 on me, we call that casual. All before the age of 21. And still ain't chasing, cause they ain't give a way back before I was up, oh no. And I ain't saving, cause they be trying to front, but I know what you want, she wants some Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit it back, cause I'm a baller. I tell that to do it, and she said Tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit it back, cause I'm a baller. I tell that to do it, and she said Tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these wizards, then they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, but it's my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down, all I require, just hold it down, they gon' talk you when we on a round, be hating with feet on the ground, got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah, that's for all my C's. I be cool with the beast, like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear the edge of my V. And usually, I like repetitive beat, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm same girl cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek, I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Here we go.
And boy, they got by the skin of their teeth there, winning by 1 point. That was a battle.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Now Nowitzki. Rip missing on the three. Here's Bellamy. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. From deep, Phillips. Kick out to Hamilton. Shoots over Kobe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
That's tipped. Always with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Wallace looking for an opening. Driving inside. Bellamy with some nice D. And here's the Lakers. Here's Nowitzki. And too long on the shot. Wallace right side. Hamilton outside. Back to Wallace. Over O'Neal. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Bryant. And it's sent back by Wallace. On the wing, George. Fires for three. Detroit, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki to the middle. And stolen by Wallace. Kicks it out to Giannis. That shot off the mark. Bellamy with some nice D. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Free throw line jump shot. It's hauled in by George.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot. This has been a dominant performance defensively.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Giannis. Back to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Over Nowitzki. Wallace, good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Down low. Stolen by George. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Billups. Here's Giannis. 1 second left. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, guys, that's a set we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And that does it for the first.
Get back for your Pistons dancer. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here is Harden after Rip Hamilton's score. Harden, no good. Outside, Billups. Pass to Giannis. The kick out to Billups. No good on the 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
First team foul at the line for Detroit.
Lakers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They double him with Giannis.
2 minutes.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Harden. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
And the basket is good.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Giannis high post. Back to Billups. Releases from 15 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Lakers substitution.
Lakers working the ball around now. Knocks down the 3 ball. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Tatum. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 15 seconds. Substitution for your Pistons.
Wallace inside. Over Collins. Detroit, no good that time either.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Harden
sinks the three-pointer.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Wallace outside. Over Collins. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Tie game in Detroit. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming on to the floor.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Westbrook. West to Nowitzki. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lillard with it. Inside. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Bellamy. And then Bellamy with the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Russell. Outside for George. And stolen by Bellamy. And Westbrook throws it down.
Westbrook.
Changing ends. Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else. And he runs hard all the time.
And the basket by Lillard.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go. Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
To the wing right side. The shot by Bellamy, no good. The Pistons trailing. Lillard attacking. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Good. Lillard's got 5 now. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs. Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Now here's Lillard. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. A shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Pass to O'Neal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
All second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Stolen by Harden. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. He's got 8.
The assist, Vince Carter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Payton. Pass to Lucas. Up and in on the layup. Lucas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And he makes both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Westbrook.
And you see the defense. I mean, there are guys who are great with the weak side help. Some are better on ball. Russell dominates that in every category.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wallace. Good on the baseline jam. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
All right.
We're at the end of...
On to the court. Come on. Get back for your Pistons dancer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Anthony. Here's Shaq. He's guarded by Russell. And here's Bellamy. It's taken away by Wallace. The 11-footer. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Count that one. Bellamy's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Now here's Billups. Russell high post. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
First team foul. That'll be a Pistons timeout. There, it's your Pistons mascot.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Ball is with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up to the inside. And Russell gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Bellamy. And Antetokounmpo on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Over to the left wing. Stolen by George. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Detroit making a switch. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shake. It's blocked by Shaq. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Buries the open three to cap the break.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now here's Young. Out to Russell. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
In attacking with all that width. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Harden. Lakers passing it around. Deep. Unable to get that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 5. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when we're talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Back to Payton. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here are the Pistons. And stolen by Bellamy.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. just focus on playing the right way.
Outside, Kobe. And the three off target. Here's Wallace on the money. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead. And so the Pistons take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
Here's Wallace. On the money. And so the Pistons take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly on foolish pride. Crossing me, never, ever, ever gonna slide. You might as well. Brain cells just like fish, they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know that gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Boo-boo t-shirt with the road chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times.
Going bad on him. I be running up a check and do the dash on him. They be sitting on the kid that I passed off.